Like a game with a good message, check out my review of Drowning, coming up next on Mumbles. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mumble. Today, I am bringing you a game review, although this game review could almost be considered not to be a game at all. Today, we're reviewing a game called Drowning. Now, Drowning is a game that is available for $2.99 on the following systems. Those systems include Steam, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Vita. And this game was created by Polygon Wolf. The only other game that he's made to this point is Sometimes You, and there wasn't many reviews or anything about it, so just do keep that in mind. But now, what is Drowning about? From the developer themselves, I'm going to read you guys the actual statement that they give. Drowning is a short game about a boy who quickly discovers he has depression in early years of high school. Walk through a variety of beautiful low-poly environments as the story unfolds about how he deals with depression. You will play in the eyes of the young boy starting out in high school in year 7, and play through the following years where he learns that living with depression is like someone trying to put you down all the time. Walk through all the beautiful environments with a lovely soundtrack that suits the current mood of this game and find all the hidden endings. So basically, in my own words, this is a game about depression. It's a very good message, and that is why I am bringing it to you guys today. It's a little bit different from things that I normally review, but I felt that the message was so good that I needed to bring it to you guys so that you guys could see it. Now, first off, let's talk about the graphics, the soundtrack, and the controls. First off, the graphics in this game, yes, they are poly graphics, but I do absolutely 100% love them. They're very well made. I just can't say enough good things about the graphics. They're very pretty, and they fit the style of this game absolutely perfectly. Soundtrack-wise, the soundtrack actually ties into the gameplay experience. Yes, the music doesn't change a whole lot throughout the game, but there is moments where things will change and things will happen, and it's a very good experience for the player. Now, control-wise, on Steam, this game just uses the arrow keys and the mouse to move your head back and forth to see where you're going. Beyond that, no real keys or anything to talk about. So control-wise, this game works very well. Now, gameplay-wise, this game is a walking simulator, which means basically all you do is walk around and listen to a story. Actually, you read it because it comes up in text. But you read a story and you kind of follow along with what's going on. Now, normally, I probably wouldn't bring you a game like this, but I felt that the message is so good because this game really does a good job of getting you to feel how the character feels and feeling for the character and just feeling his emotions, feeling what's going on in the situation. It's a beautiful atmosphere, and it really does a good job of explaining to you how depression is for this kid. And I think that is something that cannot be overstated in this game. Now, this game does have a couple cons, unfortunately. The first con is that this is a walking simulator, as I said. Not a lot to do in it, just walk around and listen to a story. And the second con is that this game is only about 30 minutes long, but for a price of $2.99, that's not really that bad. So I'm not really going to grade it down for either of those two cons. Now, with all that in mind, let's talk about the overall score of this game. Like I said in the gameplay section, guys, sometimes a game comes along that I feel is very important for everyone to see. I think this is one of those games. I think it's a game that people could learn from. I think it's a game that people could use to understand what other people are going through. And I think it's one of those games that actually is a benefit to anyone who decides to play it. Depression is not something that is easy to go through for anyone. And understanding what that can be and how it can feel is something that is different for everyone. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try to understand it in some way, shape, or form. This game does a great job of actually putting you in the shoes of this character who is so depressed. And it does a good job of actually making you feel those emotions, feel for the character, just feel bad for him, and understand exactly the struggle that he is going through. Like I said, I think this is a game that everyone should play. Parents, kids, everybody. Everyone should play. Well, maybe not kids because they won't understand it, but once they become of age, it's the game that everyone should play. And it is for that reason I am giving Drowning a 7 out of 10 on our Mumbles review. This is a great game. It's got a great message, a great story. I definitely recommend it for anyone who wants to know more about depression or anything like that. And thank you so much to the creator for creating this game, because it is a game that really needed done, and a game that I'm glad that they decided to do. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Mumbles. I want to thank you guys all so much for joining me. Please smack that subscribe button, smack that like button, and smack all those buttons. Now, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.